All right, friends, we all love our jeans, but with climate change at the top of all of our minds, it is time to look at what we can do differently.
Here with us now is James Bartle from Outland Denim to explain the changes he has made and why they are so important. First of all, thank you very much for joining us, coming back. You were here last year.
Yeah,
and,
amazing to be here.
It's beautiful to see that you're working on this. What are some of the things you're doing to make denim more environmentally friendly?
Well, as you know, it's one of the worst contributors to the environmental disaster that follows fashion. And so for us, it's been really important to be able to adopt the best technologies and methods in being able to create the most sustainable product on the market. And so that means that we're using technologies like the lasers to be able to create the distressing on your products. So even when you see holes in your jeans, that's done with lasers now in our facilities, and e-flow technologies where we're using nanobubbles. And so what that means is the reduction in water is massive. With the laser, it means there's no water used, and with the e-flow technology, it means we can reduce it by 95% in what it usually would take to process through these systems. So it's a massive change.
Jeans and denim are such a staple of everybody's wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
So is there any compromise in quality? And what else besides water, because you just mentioned that, makes jeans so environmentally unfriendly?
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to compromise on quality. In fact, you can get equally, or if not better. And in fact, I would probably argue that they're better as a result of processing this way. And that's because of the chemical use, which is one of the worst parts of producing denim. And the toxic, processes that then just get discarded illegally, usually, polluting the environment. But for us, using the organic chemicals, which means that customers will often say when they put our product on that it feels different. And why is that? And it's because you don't have any of that harsh or anything that's irritating your skin. And after all, your skin is the largest organ in your body. And so we're absorbing this stuff all the time. So for us, it was really important to use the best stuff that's available to be able to process, the most sustainable product.
And socially, it's so important for the people who work at your factories, people who live around your factories as well.
Absolutely. I mean, we hear horrifying stories of, garment workers crying out with messages in pockets and all sorts of crazy things because of the environment they have to work in. We've got one employee who came to us because she was having a tough time at the factory she worked in, and she was forced to work in areas where she was getting, the chemicals were so harsh on her body that she was breaking out in rashes. And, it's just not okay to be able to, have these working environments.
And it's something we don't know until we know, which is why we're happy you're educating us today. So this line is available for men and women. There's various sizes, and as you can see, there's 50 shades of denim.
Yeah.
You're right. You're not compromising quality.
No.
And it does cost you a little more, but you're saying we have to make these smarter choices, own fewer things, well-made things, eco-friendly things, and it's better for the planet, better for us, and it's an investment. So how long would these last? Would they last as long as any good pair of jeans?
Absolutely, yeah. They're premium denim, and the choice in fabric and the way they're dyed and processed from the very beginning is really important to us. We use organic cotton and vegetable or organic dyeing processes, and then all the way through to the washing where what we've already talked about. But I think, the message to get out is what sustainability really is. There's a lot of greenwashing, and, we hear a lot of talk about here's our sustainable product because it used organic cotton. But that's not what sustainability really means. Sustainability is built on three things, which is, in my opinion, social, environmental, and economic sustainability. And that's when we can start talking about a sustainable product. And so our goal has always been to create the most sustainable product that exists, and we've been able to do that through our social and environmental impact. And the benefit of both of those things means that because consumers are now concerned about these the issues that we're faced with daily on an environmental level and social level, that we've become economically sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for all manufacturers to go the route you're taking?
No, it's not. It comes down to price point, and so what you'll see with a lot of fast fashion labels, it's not possible to be able to create and treat workers the right way and then do the right thing by the environment. The price just won't allow it. So I guess that's the choice we make as consumers is, what are we willing to put our money into? How will we invest? And we've probably got to get back to a place where we realise that investing in quality pieces of clothing is the way forward. So we will own less, but we'll own more of quality.
Yeah, it's not having greed factor higher than environmental need. I think we're all learning the tide is changing. So thank you so much for this amazing option. Where do we get this awesome eco-friendly denim?
Yeah, great. Well, we sell online, but at outlanddenim.ca. But we also sell at Harry Rosen's and Holt Renfrew, and so you can go in there and see our collections, and they've got a you know, educated staff on this now too, to be able to help you understand a little bit more about what the product really means.
Awesome. All right, can I ask just one more quick question? What can people do to try and get more longevity out of that in a greener way?
Well, look, one of the worst parts of denim actually is the washing process. So we'll have like microfibers, microplastics going and being washed away, and so that creates a lot of problems in the ocean, as you know. And so one of the best things you can do is to use the freezer to kill the bacteria. I know it sounds crazy.
Throw your jeans in the freezer.
Yeah. Why not? But look, I honestly, you can't smell me, I don't think.
No.
And I haven't washed these, you know, and ever. So, you know,
put them in
works.
a bag beside your frozen peas.
That's right, yeah.
And how long do you leave them in there? Like 24 hours?
Let them freeze, yeah.
And they come out fresh. There you go. For more information, breakfasttelevision.ca. Thank you so much.
Thank you.